Listen, man. So today I will be going over the glitched Yoriichi. Okay, so to even get him, you just go to the summon and he's just going to be a banner unit. Okay, and the ultimate banner, he should be out right now. He's been up as the ultimate banner for like the past 5 hours now, so you can definitely get him. Once you do get him though, to evo him, he needs his sun breathing sword. So to get this, it just drops from the legend stage of Act 1. If you get lucky enough, you'll be able to get it first try, but it does have a 25 pity. So if you're not lucky, 25 pity, that's how you get it. And then everything else is pretty self-explanatory. You basically get the Slayer essence from just grinding the legend stages anyway. So if you end up getting the pity for the sword, you should be able to get enough Slayer essence to evolve him too. So he has two passives. The first, Sun Swordsman, deal 25% more damage to enemies affected by burn type dot damage. This unit, Solar Flames, always do 350% total damage. So this is the Solar Flames passive here. Afflicted enemies receive 50% of this unit's damage over 9 seconds. Every 3 attacks you inflict burn on all enemies in range. So you definitely want to go the critical tree on him so you can have the fastest SPA here. Let's go ahead and look at Endless Fear. When a boss enters this unit's range, permanently applies Despair. Causes enemies to take 50% more damage from all elements except Dark Element. Slows down enemy by 20% of their current speed. They take more dot damage. They take more crit damage. I'm not sure what Enhanced Fear means. I'm guessing instead of like 10% more damage, they take 20% more damage. Okay. The boss takes 50% more dot damage from this unit. And when the boss enters 50% of this unit's range, deal 20% of current damage to the boss every second. So overall, this doesn't look too bad, right? We're looking at his DPS here. He's doing 236 mil. I gotta see how strong his dot damage really is, right? Because the dot damage is only coming from this unit when the boss is actually here. And then obviously when the boss enters 50% of this unit's range, deal 20% of current damage to the boss every second. And that's only this unit. It's not his teammates. Benimaru is probably the best option with Yoriichi, but Tana doesn't have an evolved Benimaru, so I'm just going to be using Yamamoto for the burn skis here. All right, hopefully I have enough to just place down Yoriichi here. Yeah, we do. Let's see how good he is. Okay, so far, this is actually nice because my Tanjiro wasn't doing this, right? Granted, my Tanjiro also doesn't have glitched like how Tana does, but I'm just going to assume Yoriichi definitely does have better DPS than Tanjiro, which makes sense because he is an ultimate. Wow, this is actually nice though. Let's just upgrade him again here. Upgrade our Bulma and Idol now. I'm going to place down Yamamoto for more burns. Yeah, we're going to place down Yamamoto here just for more burns. And I'm just going to let it rock here. Let's see if we'll be able to duo this. Okay, wait, hold up. These people getting a little too speedy. Them speed units, bro. Oh, crap. Oh, okay, I forgot. Yamamoto summons, like, minions and stuff, which is cool. I'm going to have to place down an Ichigo here. Yeah, I did this completely wrong. Yikes. Yeah, I'm going to have to, like, hold up. We're going to have to upgrade Ichigo a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh my god, the lag is crazy. All right, so let's go ahead and keep upgrading my man's Yoriichi here just to see if we can finally out DPS these units so we don't need the Ichigo. It looks like we're finally out DPSing them. So let's just sell Ichigo here. Yeah. Okay, cool. Is he shredding this mini boss? I'm not sure. Does he even have any active abilities? I think he only has these passives. So you evo this character just to get the passives. There's really no actives. Yeah, this character has no actives at all, which is kind of crazy to me. Let's go ahead and upgrade Yamamoto here. So at max upgrades, he's doing 264 mil. Obviously, the Solar Flames passive increases his DPS, and then he also can proc burn on all enemies. And then on top of that too, he deals 25% more damage to enemies with the burn effect. Boss is going to enter his range now though. Let's see how good the Endless Fear passive actually is. Let's see. We got to melt these people down. Maybe I just place down Ichigo here for a little bit because I don't want these mini bosses There we go. Okay. No, sell. Let's see how fast we melt this boss here. He did 74 bill from his Sunfire passive. Well, his Solar Flames passive. Yeah, I mean, he low-key did like shred Muzan. Low-key though. That's not bad, but let's go ahead and go to like an infinite mode real quick. So I'm not sure how good he's really going to be when it comes to, you know, completing stages where there are nature element enemies. If you're looking to make like an all flame roster, he could definitely fit that roster, especially if your flame units burn like Jiren and Benimaru. But I feel like that's still overkill. Like, I don't think there's a single stage in this game where you need an all fire lineup to completely solo something. Let's say you're doing like an elemental cavern on purgatory mode and it's the nature type, right? Benimaru and Jiren alone are able to solo it. So if you want like a good fire unit, I recommend getting Jiren and Benimaru first before you even try to get Yoriichi. I just don't feel like he's a must-have, right? But if you just like the character in general, he's not a bad character from the looks of it. I think he might be better than Tanjiro, honestly. They might just be one-to-one because Tanjiro has his uses and Yoriichi also has his uses too. And Tanjiro can actually get crazy once you like fully min-max him. Like, I'm talking, you need the full critical tree on him. You need glitch on him. If you haven't seen my Tanjiro video yet, Tanjiro's whole thing is building up his stamina bar. If you can build up his stamina bar, he becomes super good. Anyways, let's go ahead and turn on hit effects here so I can show you his abilities real quick. Off the bat, I can definitely tell you that his abilities look cooler than Tanjiro's. Oh my God, he's going crazy. But yeah, he attacks super fast. I didn't even realize this. I did not realize his SPA was this low, bro. Okay, so it was like 20k for another move here. Oh my God. Yo. There is one thing that this unit does. This guy attacks really fast. I'm not even gonna lie. So at 120k, you get Sun Dragon Dance. Yeah, this character definitely visually looks better than Tanjiro for sure. Nice. And then I think that's all of his moves. These are his end stats, like I said again. We can just check out the stats real quick here. This is like a bad representation because he's just one-shotting all these enemies anyways, but I'm really curious as to see if Solar Flames is really worth it. Maybe I'm just using this character in the wrong game mode. Let me know in the comment section down below if Yoriichi is actually really nice or not. Because right now, I just feel like he's just mid. Like, he's not necessary, but he's also just not horrible. Like I said, again, if you just like him as a character, you can definitely fit him in a lineup where you need fire units to counter a specific stage. All right, y'all. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe if you are new. It's been your boy Nano, and I'm out. Have a great day.
All I gotta do is put my mind to this shit. Goddamn. Cancel out my ex, I put a line through that bitch. I like all my S's with 2 lines through them shits.